All right, you trader nerds, welcome into a wacky Thursday where the market is doing what the market does, going up 0.33%. Now, let's address a YouTube comment that I got uh, on the 442 trade that I put on. Ice Nomad 99 said, there is almost no tail profit here. Useless trade. Market is bullish 80% of the time. You are just wasting buying power and collecting pennies in front of a steamroller. Ice Nomad 99, thank you for your reply. However, you are clueless. And the reason you're clueless is because you're looking at the trade by itself. That's like looking at an onion in a French onion soup, in French onion soup. You're looking at the onion. You're not looking at the cream, at the stock, the beef stock that's in there. You're not looking at the little crust on top. You're not looking at putting it in the oven, stirring it up and making this wonderful, wonderful soup. You're looking at the onion, my friend. And if you look at the onion, it is a useless trade. But when you look at it from the context of my overall portfolio, it is just the right trade. How about that? So, you can't look at these things in isolation. You got to look at them in context. That's like me playing the note F. If I play the note F, you go, well, that's nothing. But if I have others that are playing with me that are playing the A and the C, and you put the F, C, A together, we have a chord. And then we start putting it into a musical overture. So don't just judge the note, judge the symphony, my friends. Judge the symphony. So don't tell me my trades are useless. I know what I'm doing. I've been around the time before. And you say I'm picking up pennies in front of a steamroller. Friend, you are wrong. I have done this for many years, and I know what I'm doing. And that's why we are here. All right. So let's look at the market today. Market up 0.28%, up 14 points. Nobody's trading. Look at that. 1990 contracts going through. AD is 282. So we should be stronger than what we're doing. So you may see a rip up at the end of the day. And the VIX is in the 12 handle. How about that? Let's look at the big green monster. The big green monster, what does she say? What does she say? Oh, hold on. Started to say something didn't look right here. Here we go. Big green monster. There she is. The big green monster is fairly priced. Don't let anybody tell you we're overbought or oversold. We are fairly priced, and we are heading to the 52.74. It is a matter of time. Now, we may slip in and test the 51.80 or so here first, but we're going to the 52.74. Look at linear regression. Linear regression will confirm that. Linear regression, remember we had consolidation, downturn, consolidation, and now we've turned back up. So we are going that much higher. It's a matter of time. So today we're trading what we refer to as the mega account. And let's see how we're doing today. So today is the 9th. And let me see here, see what it is. Our little account that guy says I'm putting on useless trades. Let's see how useless our net lick is today. Our net lick is 343, 854.64. To me, that sounds like, say it with me, people, profit.
Well, we're moving on now. Moving on up to the side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
We've only made $24,157.16 this year. How y'all doing? 24,000, y'all, is a bunch. So let's look at our Gregson ratios now. So Gregson ratios on the 72 account. 72. Make sure that's the only one I got going here. Yep, 72. So we're at 303, 158. 303, 158. 303, 158. And we're in the 12 handle now. So looks like our deltas are fine. I thought our deltas might be a little too high, but we're good. 303. Theta is down, but Hal would remind us that some of this theta is fake theta from all of our stuff. And so don't worry about it being so low because we've got fake theta with those black swan hedges. And then let's look and see what our buying power is here. Let's go positions. We're using, don't count bill, right? We got a lot of bill, but we're using 114,260. 114,260. Now, let's see. We last traded stuff all on the 7th, and I lost one that I didn't put on there, so on the 4th. So let's see if we've had any GTC orders fill since the 4th or so. Let's see. So activity, we're going to go 7 days. And let's see. This was put on the 7th. That was put on the 7th. That was 7th. And then all of these. So we have not had any GTC orders filled. We just got a couple of working orders. So that's good. So now let's see how we're going to trade this today. Now on this account, what we're doing is our account sizing chart, position sizing says that we should do 1.89 per week. We put a trade on Tuesday. So we're going to put one on today. But first, let's look and see if we have an auto close date sign on anything telling us to close it. Because once we get fully built up, we should be taking a trade off and putting a trade on. And I don't see any signals. That tells me that everything looks good. So let's just put on a 111 trade. Why 111 rather than 112? You could do either one. If you want to put your position out safer, do a 112. But if you're concerned about the notional value of having two naked puts out there, then maybe you're a little more conservative and you say, let's just put one out there, even though it's closer to the money. No big deal. So we're here, and I don't know why I've got SPY pulled up. Let's go to /ES. These are the futures. If you never traded options on futures, they're just like options on stock, except cooler. They're a lot cooler. So ES, so it looks like we've got 113 days or 133 days. So why don't we go to 133 days? And then we'll do our naked put. So our naked put's pretty easy. You just go to the 10% probability of being in the money. Look at that, 33.75. We're going to try to get 30. Well, it won't let me get $34, will it? We'll try to get 33.75. Build, baby. So we got the 4,700 for 33.75. 4,700, 33.75. That seems too close to the money almost, doesn't it? 33.75, 4,700. So let's do that. 4,700. And we said 33.75. And we did this out at 133 days. And we did it today's date. And let's go to the ES. Love this. We did one. So we're going to call him NP29, naked put 29. He's a put and he is naked. Okay. So then that means we got to do a put debit spread that goes along with him. One put debit spread, PDS 29. All right. Where are the strikes on it? Let's go see. So we want to go to the 25 delta or so. So let's go here to this 23% probability of being in the money. And let's go to this 5,000. It's going to cost me $9.90. Let's put that in. 55,000. Crap. They're going to make me go up $10, aren't they? Let's see. Replace order. Go to $9.95. $9.95. We got a feel. So let's find him again. 113. 133, I mean. 133. So we did the 50 for $9.95. 50, $9.95. 50, 5,000. $9.95. I dig it. Puts, debit spread, 133. And today's date. Beautiful. Look at that, y'all. We took in $1,685 worth of credit. We spent $500 in insurance. Nice. Like it a lot. So then we got to make sure we put them in our groups, NP29, PDS29. So let's go to positions and we'll go to ESU. So here they are. So PDS29, group positions, PDS29, and then NP29. And then let's look at Sal, our oldest put debit spreads are doing. And let's see what our oldest, not put debit spread, but our oldest naked positions doing. So naked, NP15 is our oldest one on the board, right? And he is naked put 15, 4,100. Let's see how he's doing. Because you need to always look, see if you need to take them off, right? So if you're worried about risk, let's go find NP15. If you're talking about risk, you can take these things off. No big deal. Must be in the other thing. That's fine. We'll find you up here, dude. NP15. There he is. Everybody see that he is 89% profitable? We have made $2,900 on him. You could take that off. Now let's go back to the plan and see what my plan says. We'll open the plan up, see if I can take it off. Oh, someone brought up yesterday, interestingly enough, said, hey, Bob, you can't do a 442. It's not in your trading plan. You know, technically you're right. I need to say that 441 or 442 to make it legit. But let's see what we got here. So here's the old trading plan. And let's look at components of the strategy, naked puts. They are usually, now this gives me an out. I can close at anything I want to. Naked puts are usually closed at 95% profit or when they reach 30 to 21 days to expiration, but subject to overall portfolio metrics. It is acceptable to allow the naked puts to expire out of money. So there it tells me I can close it anytime I want to. Usually I can close it. Look at this, y'all. So days to expiration now is 43 days left to expiration. It's been open for 84 days. So when this gets down to 30 or so, we can just let this mature a little bit. But again, if you were using the big green monster and you were like, hey, man, I'm afraid there's going to be a pullback. I don't see it here. But if we were oversold here and or overbought above, that's when you might say, yeah, I need to take profits because we're about to go down. But I don't see it on the big green monster. So what do? We leave it unless you want to take it off because you want to have that put debit spread all by itself. Let's look at the NP15 and the PDS 15. How can I look at that all together? How do y'all know? Let's see. 14. Let's see. Let's find them here. If we were to do the 4,100s, let's see if I can find it here. I wanted to show you what it looks like. Here we go. 4,400s. And then the 4850, 4,900. Let's look at this trade all together. And we'll go trade, curve, analysis. Make sure I got just those three selected. Let's see what we got going on here. Look at this, y'all. Isn't that great? Look at our trade, y'all. This is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. So right now, we're here. We're going to make $2,500 today if we were to close this thing. At expiration, it says we'd be up only $2,250 here. But see this T0 line? Oh, it's built in nicely, y'all. Look at this. If this puppy were to go back into here, we would make today 6,700. You hearing me? 6,700 profit on this trade if it happened today. At expiration, if we closed here, we'd be up 7,250. Wow. Let's make sure we got our date fixed on this thing too. 5/9/24. Yep, 5/9/24. So that's showing my T0 line. Everything looks good. I don't see a reason to close that naked put. Because even if we blast into this area here, we're up big time. Big time. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Love you to pieces. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.